Reverend Father Jeff Manlapig, our beloved parish priest, and our concelebrating priest, Father Evaristo, arranged in the bishop's schedule that we have to adjust. Parang ganun ang buhay natin. We really don't, are not in control of everything, so we have to be ready to adjust when the moment calls for it. So dapat ready ka for adjustment. So, you know, the church is the center of all our activities. And naturally, the more people come in here, the more we are able to establish that unity that we all want to seek for. A kind of unity where the reality is that we belong to one family. So whenever we come here, from different places, coming from different families, background, when we come here together, we experience certain unity. A unity that begins with our sense of being one family because of our baptism. The grace of baptism is what unites us all. No? Now, so this is an expression of that unity, and our participation in the Mass is a form of saying that we all have a role in this Mass. The more people participate, the more people share their own time and their own talents, the greater the Mass becomes as a form of truly worshiping the Lord. It struck me in the responsorial psalm where it is said, "What return can I make to the Lord for all that He has given to me?" Do you know that those words are words that are said by the priest silently after he has received the body of Christ? So after receiving, he says to himself, whispering, "Lord, what return can I give to you for all that you have given to me? You have just given me the gift of yourself. How can I return it? How can I express my gratitude for what you have given me?" And you know the answer of the priest? "I can only take up the cup of salvation and call upon your name." Meaning, the best way we can return the favor, we can be grateful to the Lord for the many blessings we receive is how? Not to do something for Him, not to give something to Him. Because come to think of it, do you have anything that you can give to the Lord that the Lord doesn't have or that the Lord still needs? Kasi He's lacking? None. God has everything. So whatever we give, it's really, He really doesn't need it. He has everything. Kaya ang hirap magbigay, no? No. But still, the Lord expects us to respond to His being a giver, to His generosity, you know. So, what is the best response? It is to receive more. You know, that struck me. The best way you can make God happy, especially when He receives you so many gifts, is not to close your arms and your heart, but to continue to be open so that the Lord can give more. And that's the joy of God. It is to be able to give us more and more. Because that's the whole movement of true love, is to be able to give. The joy of God is being able to give us. And so, our disposition, our attitude should be to be grateful. I learned how to allow Him to be able to be God to me by allowing Him to give more. And the best way is empty ourselves with our self-centeredness. Open ourselves to Him, and He will give more. first point I'd like to say. This is a community that has been blessed so much. Count your blessings. Can you count your blessings in this community? Because God has blessed this community with many things. Among the gifts is your own parish priest. I've been listening to the feedback of the community about what is the great grace you have received here. And almost unanimously you say, we are grateful because we have been given a parish priest like that of Father Jeff. Palakpakan naman natin si Father. A priest that has been very affirming and confirming. What is that? When he would always tell you, kalma lang. Kalma ka lang. And that is beautiful. Why? When we are calm, it means that we are trusting enough that God is in charge of all our life. If God is in charge, or as St. Paul says, if God is with us, who can be against us? Who can win if God is with us? So that sense of kalma lang means the Lord is in charge. The Lord is here. He will precisely know how to make everything blessings, everything good. Do you believe in blessings in disguise? Have you received blessings that apparently at the beginning may look like it is not a blessing because it somehow causes inconvenience, discomfort, pain, because it produces difficulties? So you can say, ano ba ito? Bakit ang hirap-hirap ng buhay ko? Bakit ito'y hinahayaan ng Diyos? Nasaan ang Diyos? But sometimes those very experience of inconvenience are opportunities for us to discover that God can be trusted because He can always produce something good. Sometimes the good is only seen after a certain period of time. And that's what it says here also. When Jesus was healing, remember He healed here a blind man, and when He healed, He saw the blind man and He put some soil with his saliva. He joined and puts it on the eyes and says, "Oh, what? How do you feel now? Can you see? I can see, but I see people. They look like trees walking." And so He does it. Jesus does it again. And then this time also, what do you see now? Now I see clearly. There are many things in our life that sometimes we only begin to see its real meaning after a certain period of time. Therefore, we know how to wait. We know how to wait. Maghintay. And sometimes, because we are trained to be people who are used to having things immediately you have it. Isang click lang, you have it. Instant thing, instant coffee, instant whatever. Ang bilis eh. So we think, if things are not working kaagad, we think it's not meaningful. Why do I have to wait? But you notice, nature tells us the importance of waiting. Imagine, if the coconut, you know how long a coconut stays or grows before it can even bear fruit? How long? At least maybe 7 years. What about a tomato? How long does a tomato grow before it can bear fruit? Hindi ako masanay, pero siguro I'm sure within a month, magkakaroon na yan. Pag inalagaan, magkakaroon na yan ng bunga. 1 month or so. Or let's say, kung gusto natin, 2 months, dagdagan natin. Imagine, if the coconut sees the tomato and is able to bear fruit, and it remains there, no fruit until 7 years after, do you think he will be saying, I feel sad because nakakainggit yung tomato. He is having fruit. Well, after so many years, fruitless pa. It's because you have not understood the nature of the coconut. The coconut knows it takes time, a longer time. But that's part of it. Sometimes God treats us as tomatoes, sometimes like a coconut. And when you are treated like a coconut, learn how to say, "Here I am, Lord. I come to wait. I still wait. Wait, but I know you will respond." That when we have received a gift, enjoy the gift. But one day, that gift will have to be shared. Why? That's the mystery of our life. We have become gift, but we are gifted to give away so that we can truly be a gift. A gift is not a gift until it is given away. Do you agree?